What's up everybody, David Townsend here. I'm going to make a video for you guys on inviting. I made a video a few years ago for you, and if you've seen it, it's really effective. A lot of people have used it, but I wanted to update that video for two reasons. Number one, because I've got a lot of new information I want to give you that's going to be really impactful, and also number two, straight up because I look like Jimmy Neutron in the video and I just don't want it out there anymore. So with that being said, we're going to move right into exactly what I'm talking about. How many of you guys have people that you know that you haven't seen in years? Or maybe you went to college with them or high school with them, but it's been a long time and you don't have that relationship built up because it's just been a long time. Or maybe it's someone you just met at work or in the gym, but you don't know them all that well, and again, you just don't have that tight relationship. I'm going to teach you exactly how to invite those people, because a lot of times you can't just give them the two-step invite or the four-step invite. You've got to do something a little bit different. So here is what you would say to all of those people. By the way, this opens up your contact list by so many more people, because all of us have so many people that we grew up with and know by acquaintance, but we don't know all that well. And if you know how to approach them, it opens up your names list so much more. And so this is what I'm going to teach you how to do, is what to say to all those people. And when you're inviting these people, since it's been a long time, I call it out right away. So when I'm calling up John, I say, John, hey man, it's David Townsend, how's it going? And he's going to go, hey, he's going to be kind of a little bit like, wow, why are you calling me? And so I'm just going to say, hey man, I know it's been a long time, and this might be a little bit out of the blue. So I'm just going to call that out right there, that it's a little bit kind of, funny, it's been a long time. So I say that to him, and then I'll just say this. I will compliment him. I'll say, but I remember back in high school, you were always just that fun-loving, really good-hearted guy. And I'm just going to be sincere. See, what you want to do is you want to give him a sincere, genuine compliment. So think of something that you can say about this person that will compliment them that's, again, genuine. All right, don't be fake about it. And if you can't think of anything that's good about the person, that might tell you some things. All right, so that's what you want to say. You want to compliment them and then move right along. So again, I'm just going to start back up at the beginning. I'm going to call him up, say, hey, John, it's been a really long time, dude. It's David Townsend. How you doing? He's going to say, great. I'm going to say, listen, I know this is a little bit out of the blue, but I just remember back in high school, man, you were always just a really fun-loving, good-hearted guy. And I thought of you because I got connected with some really successful people who just started a entrepreneur group, and we travel all over the world. We do volunteer and mission work, and we also teach people how to create more financial independence in their lives. And we're exploding, we're growing really fast, and it's something I've never been more excited about anything in my life, and I'd really like to share this with you. I don't know whether or not this will be a good fit, but either way, I want you to take a look at it. Are you open to sitting down with me? And then I'm just going to pause and let them answer. And at that point, I'm just asking them, are you open to taking a look, or are you open to sitting down with me? And I'm just going to ask them right there, and they're just going to tell you yes or no. If they tell you no, then you just saved yourself a lot of time by spending all this time trying to prospect that person, when instead you just hit it directly head on. I like to just be direct with them, so you're not beating around the bush. People don't appreciate that anyways. I would recommend for all of you guys, be direct and be upfront about what you're doing, and so just straight up tell them. Because I know a lot of people, they want to build up a relationship first, maybe before they show their friend or their old friend, so they'll contact them and sit down with them a couple different times. And when you do that, if it's only for the focus and the purpose of showing them the business ultimately, then that's not going to go well, because they're going to realize at some point, wow, you've just been hanging out with me so you can show me the business. And if that's the case, that's not good. So you want to separate the two. You want to show them the business. If you want to build a relationship and a friendship up with them, do that either way, whether they do the business or not. But this should be separate. Directly just hit them with this and just say, this is why I want to show you this. And you can do this right away. The first phone call after it's been 5 years, or the person that you just met 7 days ago, or the person you work with, that's how you do it. Now, if they say yes, then right there they just told you they're interested, so then you just set up a meeting. I either meet with them for coffee or bring them to a travel party. If it's online, then I'll just connect with them over FaceTime or Google Hangouts or Skype and just have a meeting with them one-on-one.